Yeah, I accidentally hit the button. Okay. How's it going, everybody? What is going on? Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm sure y'all got a bunch of stuff going on. It's summertime, and the living is easy. So the song goes, reality is not welcome to the mess. So we're back over here on this side of the room for now, for tonight. So I got all sorts of stuff going on here. Road track, gonna get working on that soon. I hope. So what's up? Yeah, we are building a deck. Oh, nice. That's like a nice deck to sort of sit out on, kind of enjoy things. Maybe do a little grilling. It's a good time right there. Working on a Ram truck. Cool, Everett. Oh, putting a roof over the deck. Nice. Going to start on that McConnell Mac. I'm excited to see that thing done there, Custom Farmers. That's a cool four-wheel drive. Nice to see red stuff on the table. I agree. Bo, my 4th of July was pretty good. How was yours? So this is the first iteration of this for a buddy of mine. The other one is painted, and I had a little flaw in the tire, so I had to repaint it. I'm going to show you guys that one after in a little while. We'll see. Anyway, I was just looking over this, thinking how I could kind of gussy that up a little bit, make it usable. So, heck, I don't know, 9460, somewhere between here and there. I mean, I'm on YouTube right now. How am I going to check that stuff? This week's scratch built hand railings. Nice. Do I have a Ford TW? Not handy, that's for sure. No, Everett. I've got a note for you that I'm mailing to you. Any progress on my shanks and wheels? Actually, yeah, I do have some progress on those. You know what? I think they're on the other side of the room though. Trying to get me on the TV. That's right, full size. That's the way to have me. Bigger the better, right? So let me just clean up a couple things here real quick. So I was doing a whole bunch of tire testing. Well, not tire testing, wheel testing. The last few days here. So that's why this giant mess is here. But these are all ready to get sorted and put where they're supposed to anyway. So it turned out okay. Like I'm 90% happy with these. So, and then here's let's see if I can find a better one. There's one's got a little planetary in there. I think I need to adjust these a little bit though. So I'm gonna I've got a little tray over here for stuff that kind of needs sorted through, so we're gonna put those over there. You finally get to watch live, yeah. What international is that with the triples? I don't have an international with triples. This just has duals on it, and it is a 4786. I knew I'd kind of not remember that model number. Yeah, there is an ideal 164, so that's super cool. I'll have to hunt one of those down. Looks like they're going to be what, about 70, 80 bucks, I think, something like that, maybe 60 bucks. I don't remember for sure. I thought they would be a little more, so I was kind of happy with what they turned out to be. You want an open station Bueller? Well, hey, look, we got one. uh, I was just a live stream, not my own, but there was a lot of swearing. We don't do that sort of thing here because we wanted this for all ages. MFWD, mechanical front wheel drive. So a front wheel assist, basically. Where'd that road track go? So this would be an MFWD, mechanical front wheel assist tractor. That's what that stands for. You can't get this Bueller, but I can make you another Bueller. This one's going to Kyle. 100 subs a week ago. Now you're at 122. See, that's how it goes, guys. It does some jumping. I don't know. Like it builds quickly. Once you kind of get going, so it takes a while to get to that first 100, and then maybe it takes a little while to get to the next 1,000. But it starts going pretty quick. You've never seen a 4786 stock before. There you go. There's. I mean, I don't know if you can see the number on it, Tony, but that's what it is. 4786. So I have a weird situation. My screen has frozen, but the chat's still working. So I don't care. That's good. As long as the chat's working. Oh, you're right, 9460. Really wish that Sunflower had a finisher on the back. I saw Dave Holman has the finisher for it, though. It looks pretty sharp, so it might be worth looking into that. I thought maybe I'd make one, but I'll be honest, if Dave's got one, I'd probably just buy one of his rather than make one myself. Just because I just want one for mine. I don't know. But four-wheel drive is good for your first custom. So whatever one you have is the best one. But other than that, I would say, honestly, if you can get one of those top shelf New Holland or Versatiles, the wheels pull off so easy on those. It's such an easy tire swap. So that's kind of why I recommend those more than anything. But obviously, whatever you've got handy is the best four-wheel drive to start customizing. Should I get one of those IHs? I don't know. They're cool. I mean, this one's. We got plans for this one. I got 6 of these, I think. I got 6 of these that I bought. I got plans for. I'm going to copy Tony, basically. Not really, but maybe a little bit. I want to repower a couple. One for Dogtown, and then just maybe one to recoup some money on. And then I'm probably going to do an industrial for Dogtown. I'm not going to sell one because if Tony's got one, I'm going to step on his toes as far as selling goes. And then I want to triple one up, and then I got a couple other projects. I want to do a red. I want to do a full-on black stripe where this is all red, which I've done a custom one of those before in my collection, but I just got some. I just kind of want to play around with one of these. So. Four-wheel. Oh, yeah. This is one of the National Farm Toy Show tractors, Tony. That's probably why you haven't. And then I know there's people that are like, you're gonna tear up a National Farm Toy Show tractor. Well, I got these stupid cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna tear one up. I'd rather have a custom one than whatever. Jax, you're at 22. Hey, by the way, Jax, I followed you on TikTok here a little bit ago. By the way, I'm also on TikTok, guys, now, for the love of tractors, if you want to do that, if you're into that sort of thing. I kind of dig it a little bit. It's just short fun little videos, and so I kind of like that to some extent. But anyway, Jax's stop mo's are cool. They're really cool. Oh, Tony's not selling any. Well, okay, then maybe I will then. Feel like that hood should have come right off there after I pulled that screw out, but it didn't. Roger that. Killed 2 of the. Yeah, I mean that's just the way it is. Yeah, sometimes you just got to get what you get. What's up, Randy? Can't believe how Errol. I really took care of that tractor. I mean, it the articulating joint. It doesn't sag or anything. Like I really feel like it's got to be one of the best. I mean, like I'm bragging a little bit, but I feel like it's got to be one of the best 40 series John Deere four-wheel drives left. I mean, other than the ones that are still new in the box. But I mean, that tractor was played with, so um, it's not like it was just a shelf queen or anything. I played with that for years. So anyway, I've ripped apart many NFTSs and Authentics. Yeah, Dane. Yep, I hear you. I think that's the moment when you've become like sort of a next level customizer, is when you start tearing apart special edition stuff. So I don't know. So hey, here's one. So here is you guys might have seen my version for my 9RXs. Well, here's a slightly smaller version. I think I'm still gonna have to tweak it, but for the 8RX, we'll see. I don't have an 8RX in hand yet, but I think I'm gonna have one in hand tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if I'm gonna have to get an X-Acto in there to pop that thing off. Have you ever driven a 917 Alice Chalmers garden tractor? No, but that's cool. That's awesome that you're getting one. We had an Alice, and I don't know the model number on it off the top of my head. When I was a kid, that was the first lawn tractor I ever drove, was an Alice Chalmers. I wish we still had it. I know where it's at, but the guy's not particularly friendly, so I don't think he'd sell it to me. But I'd love to have it back. Milk Barn. Okay. I bet my X-Acto knife's on the other side too, so I may not be able to even do that here. That's okay. We have plenty of other stuff we can work on besides this thing. This has got to be the most well-built Ertl tractor in the history of Ertl tractors right here, right? Oh, there, something gave. Nope. Okay, we'll just put that aside for now. Alright, so what else am I working on? So we've got this thing sitting here for Kyle. I guess we could paint that black. Although I kind of want to do some other stuff first. I kind of need to go through and sort some stuff. So maybe I'll do that first. Plus, that'll probably be less boring than watching me paint on that tractor, which I know you guys have seen me paint on those before. So I guess I could play around with this thing too. So here's a question for you guys. What color am I painting this Oshkosh, guys? What do you think? Just throwing it out there, looking for ideas. I've never put together one of these yet, so this could be an absolute nightmare when it's all said and done. Who knows? I'm certain that doesn't go there. What if I didn't put those fenders on? That wouldn't upset me too much. DOT orange. Okay, that's probably a decent idea. Lime green, I like that. Some sublime green Mopar colors. How did you make the cab? I didn't. That's how. It's 3D printed. And I basically had almost nothing to do with it, except for printing it. So grill fits on like that. Looks cool. So I want to make a fertilizer truck out of this. Is my goal here. A tender truck. So I've got a short frame and a long frame version of these. So this is the short frame. I've got to come up with wheels and tires for it though. I do not have any of those yet. So that's going to sit roughly like so. I'm a little surprised that this doesn't have some tabs or something to slot in there, because the guy who designed this usually is on point with that sort of thing. But I'm not complaining. Let's grab a fertilizer bed here. We've got one of those somewhere handy. Might have to get them out of the box. Guess so. Guess I'm gonna have to grab one from up top here, so bear with me for a sec. Oh, nope. I knew I had some handy. So, like so is my goal here with this truck. That gotta look pretty cool. Plum crazy purple. I would totally paint one of these plum crazy purple. Yeah, Kyle, I don't know. I was wondering what color you were gonna paint yours, actually. Why does my screen keep going dark? That's weird. All right. I'm having all sorts of issues here. Do you watch Virtual Railfan? I do, actually, a little bit. Oh, that'd be super cool, Tony. I might not be that good to ghost in letters on the door though. Do you watch Messick? I watched Messick when I was buying my Massey. Otherwise, no, I really don't. Yeah, I mean, This could be an Oshkosh semi. I've got the fifth wheel plate here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So, got basically everything I need to make it a semi. And I mean, I'll probably do some in the future. I guess that's going to slide back here mostly. But I really need to come up with some wheels and tires. I mean, I need to just draw some up and print them, I guess, rather than having to buy them. Or maybe it might just be easier for me to buy them. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be easier to buy them technically, but what's the fun in that? All right, so I'm getting together a big pile of wheels and tires because I have a ton of projects needing wheels and tires. So, what is that thing? That's a part of this. What is it though? Oh, that goes here, I think, possibly. That looks dumb. I like it better without it. Maybe it goes like that. Is that really? That can't be how that works. Can it? Maybe. Not familiar with this kit, obviously. Oh, there we go. This looks better than that. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, I want to see an MA4AT 164 scale in energy yellow. There is a Scale Models did a Minneapolis 4AT years ago, but they're getting a little trickier to find. Could you 3D print and assemble a 24-row planter? I mean, it's definitely doable. I'm going to 3D print and assemble a 16-row planter, hopefully within about 2 weeks. So it'll be a similar thing. Yeah, actually, I will, Dane, and I might have just updated the inventory last night on those, actually. So you might check because I updated a bunch of inventory. I don't remember if it was one of those, but I have some in stock. If not, I will update them tonight. So what's up, Jeff? How are things over in Indiana? Where do you buy kits? Depends on what kit. Will you have one of them for sale? One of these? I mean, at some point. Yeah, I'll try to get some together. So the best thing is if you can find a real one to measure. That's the best way to get frame measurements. I mean, unfortunately, there's really no easy way around that. I'm gonna let that out because that needs to get painted tonight. So that's gonna be on my list to do with the rest of this mess. These need to go in the proper drawer. Like a 3D printer that exploded in here, which is just about what happened. Okay. Let's see. Those shanks. Oh, I don't have the shanked drawer. Okay, all right. Those are just gonna have to stay here for a minute. Okay, what's up? All right, you should make a tractor rescue truck. It's kind of an interesting idea. What's your? Let's see. I want to see the 80/20. Well, that's around here. It's not here. I don't know where did I put that thing. I don't know where that's at right now. Yeah, I saw that about TikTok. I'll believe it when I see it. Money talks. The Chinese will just pay off some government official and it'll be fine. Are there any old IH dealerships around you that went out of business? Oh, if they did, they were before my time. We do not have any J&M equipment in real life. We don't have any. Well, I probably am going to work on the Bueller a little bit, but I need to probably go get the correct paint to work on the Bueller. I think it's on the other side of the room. Unless one of these are also... I may have bought 2 gloss blacks. I did. Let's see if that one will work. And this is... Yeah, this is the other black. Okay. Let's see if this is usable right now. I had to put some thinner in it. Okay, that's just not going to open at this point. All right, we need... Sometimes you got to bring out the big guns to open it. And it still doesn't want to open. Okay, we're just going to set that on the side for now. Is that a potato digger? Tis. It is a potato digger. It's just primed right now. But we'll get to rocking and rolling on that pretty soon. It worked a little bit on me on the print. So that's a little disappointing, but I think it's still going to turn out really nice. I mean, it's super detailed. Of course, there's a center section here too. So, I mean, that's obviously not all of it. But yeah, it's potato digger. Good eye. Scale Models I think they're still around, aren't they? They make some toys here and there. I don't know if they're doing any. I don't know. Are they still around? Seems like they're still around. They made kind of lower detail stuff, but it was all metal. It was all made in America, so you kind of overlooked the low detail part of it. The plan for the Camo Challenger is to turn it into a red Massey Ferguson. So that's what's going to happen with that thing. What are the new toys I got? Well, so, of course, you guys know about the toolboxes. I don't know if you guys know about these yet. These are super cool. Got a few of these up on the website. So these are kind of like a welder service bed. They're awesome. They turned out really good. So this is kind of like a diamond plate up here, and then kind of your regular service bed, really nicely detailed. So there's that. Of course, I did a bunch of accessories. I should have my 8RX 410s either tomorrow or the next day. I will have saddle tanks for that by the end of the weekend. So if you're interested in something like that, so not another failed birth, Massey. Spudnik potato digger. Set it upside down. Done. Okay, it is upside down. Good call. That thing's being a son of a gun. If that doesn't work, I'll just heat it up. That'll work. Well, those are sitting in a they are sitting in a cleaning solution right now, Tay. So unfortunately, we can't show you those. Where is the 8RX 164th? It's in the mail right now. It's somewhere between my house and B&B Farm Toys World Headquarters. So like I said, should have it hopefully by the end of the week. Oh, thanks, Ethan. Appreciate that. Did you finish the Red Tractors? Which one? Oh, the book. No, no, I have not yet. Haven't had a lot of time for that lately, unfortunately. Does it have a 2020 paint scheme? What are we talking about? Oh, the 8RX. Yeah, it's the brand new 8RX. Yeah, they look good. I'll do a full review on those and everything. So hopefully, if they make it here by the weekend, which they should, I think. Uh, hopefully have that review up Monday for you guys. All right, it's time to watch me paint, which is not my strong suit. I'd like to just make a decal for this whole side at some point, but we'll see about how that works, because I'm not sure that would look particularly great. Paint's gonna look good on there. Ordered a grain trailer from Rockin' H. Nice. Do I have any tractor DVD builds? I do not. Cool, Everett. That sounds awesome. All right. There's coat 1 on the side. These always take a couple coats because of some of the edges on that, but that looks pretty good. Can unfortunately only do one side at a time, otherwise I'll screw it up. It is an MM with a loader. I keep wanting to do something with it, but I'm not 100% sure what just yet. Oh, that's so 1970s there, Tony. That sounds kind of cool. Oh yeah, Everett. I don't see why not. Yeah, we could get some more. What size brass rod do I need for 164 scale tractors? What are you doing? If you're making axles, what is it? 64ths, roughly 3/32. Depends on whose wheels and tires you're using to some extent. I can't paint this girl though. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I just did exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, we're putting this down. We're not going to paint this anymore. We're just going to wait till that dries. Like we're smart. I told myself I wasn't going to do it, and I still did it. Now I got to wipe my hand. Where do you get your Brass C channel? Sometimes Hobby Lobby has it there, Bo, but a lot of times I have to get it at hobbylink.com. Put duals on the MM. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right, let's get some detail work done on this this truck bed while we got the paint out here. Got a couple things that need to be painted black. Get it looking spiffy. That one service bed I did here not too long ago with you guys, I painted this little area. I liked that a lot, so I may do that on this one. I may paint it black just to give it just to kind of break up the red on this side here. I think that would be kind of cool. I'll tell you one problem I'm having, and I think it's because I've been working outside in the heat, but my hands have been really unsteady the last week. I mean, extra unsteady. And it's really made detail painting difficult. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But I think it's because I've been working outside. I just get exhausted by the end of the day and get so hot. I was so hot yesterday, I didn't cool down until today at about 5 o'clock. And that's no joke. My car, I think it was wrong. I don't believe it. But my car, when I got in it tonight at 5 o'clock, said it was 106 outside. And I mean, it was sitting out in the sun, so it was obviously, I think that's a little high, but it was hot. Christine Reed, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Circus City has the stripes in a variety of colors. Okay, cool. Are the 164 scale pulling tractor 1206? Yeah, yeah. Peterbilt. I think so. I think those 1206s are very nice pullers. Yeah, Bo. Remind me. Shoot me a message over on Discord or something. I'll find you. I'll shoot you a link over. Hobby Link is they're a hobby store. They sell a bunch of hobby parts, brass and yeah, whatever you name it. They're pretty reasonably priced. So I've always found their prices to be good anyway. It's Hobby Link, LINC, by the way. I don't know why, but it is. Just finished a frame for the McConnell Mac. So it's probably going to be a little small. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to do that all in one stroke, but it wasn't to be. Oh, corner. That's good. Might have to touch up a tiny bit of red there, but turned out pretty good. I guess I could probably tape this off, huh? That'd probably been the smart thing to do. The things you think of after you're done doing them. See, I was talking to a guy the other day, this younger guy, and he was talking about, he's like, oh man, he's like, it must be nice you probably don't even mess up anymore or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I pretty much mess up every day. And half the time when I get done with something, I think, wow, I could have done that easier if I would have just done this or that or whatever. So, trust me, there's always a thing. There's probably very few guys, if any guys, that don't screw up and have to change stuff on a regular basis. Oh, you bet we can, Everett. You bet. What is easy for scratch building? Brass. I mean, so styrene's the easiest, but brass is way more durable. If you know how to solder, brass is the way to go. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. But if you don't want to mess with soldering, styrene is certainly an acceptable substitute. Oh, that's cool. John Deere 140. Cool. Hey, what's up? What's up, there, Auburn? How are you today? All right, I don't need to paint anything black on this, but I definitely have some details I can paint on that. So let's clean out the old brush. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I mean, cardboard, you can build it out of whatever you build out of. That's my thing. Whatever you got handy. As long as you're building, as long as you're always constantly trying to improve and do better, I don't care. I think you build out anything. Is brass shapeable? Very much so. Yes. Very much so. So, I mean, here's a piece of brass here. Now, obviously, they make benders and things like that. And if you got some extra cash, and if you're gonna get serious about working with brass, it's worth getting the tools to do so. But I mean, so like, let's just say I want to make a rounded fender. In fact, let's just do a little. Let's just use this as a template. So what I would probably do, you just kind of got to work it, but just kind of work it. Brass is really workable. I like working with brass. I don't like soldering. But it's something I'm going to get better at. So there you go. I mean, check that out. I mean, obviously you can bend it to any radius you want, basically. But yeah, brass works great. If you want a nice, let's see, if you want a nice, even, or crisp line. Yeah, there's that. So, yeah, brass is extremely workable. Yeah, I'll DM you maybe over on the Discord. Is that cab attached to the grain cart? What am I missing here? Oh, this thing? No, nothing is attached there yet. That's all got to get painted. I'm just mocking up. The scratch built Steiger is all. No kidding. That's cool. I'm going to be building a car / town / farm display made out of all. Cool. That sounds awesome, Everett. Steel is very workable. Agreed. Especially if you have some fire to work with. Yeah. All right. What are we going to do here, guys? Let's see. We need some silver. This is like an aluminum gloss, which I think looks pretty nice on truck beds and stuff. So. All right, so let's see here. I think I'm gonna paint this. I think I'm gonna paint this fuel tank up here first. Let's see what we kind of get it looking like. ha, ha. That's looking pretty good. Just got a little spot here. Nice. So there you go, guys. That's pretty good. What brand paint do you use? Because there's super proud with the performance. It's been doing my trucks. So, yeah, I mean, this is Model Master, but then I also use a lot of Testors jar paint as well. As far as spray paint goes, I typically use either Rust-Oleum or whatever the farm store brand is called. Town and Country, I believe, is what it's called. You can get OEM paint, and I mean the paint at the OEM dealers is pretty good stuff, but it's also more expensive. So, a laser cutter, interesting. Probably laser cut. Can you laser cut brass with it? How deep can it go? You could definitely laser cut styrene, right? So laser cut styrene would be super useful. You could probably just, I don't know how thick it would cut, but you could probably just cut your frames, like of implements and things like that, or trucks or whatever. Probably just laser cut those and then save you a heck of a lot of fabrication time. But I don't know. I don't have any experience with that, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, I think you could get a lot of use out of a laser cutter. Great for buildings. Good call. You could make trusses. Yeah, there's a million uses for a laser cutter if you're going to make buildings. That's a good call. Do you know Matson's Miniatures? I mean, I know Dale. I don't know them necessarily personally, but I've talked to him at shows and things like that. Super guy. I mean, he's a really nice guy. Um, Man, that's gonna have way too much paint on it. Oh, are my eyes getting worse? Am I gonna need stronger glasses already? I'm starting to wonder. These glasses might just be dirty. All right, yeah, just kind of highlighted the back a little bit there. I just think that looks pretty good. Just gives it something, breaks up that black. All right, better let that dry for a while before I do anything. Oh, I wanted to do something on this before I get too far here. Would there be a market for brass implements if they're good? If they're good, there's a big market for brass implements. Ask Brian Weir. But I mean, they got to be good. I mean, like top tier stuff. But yeah, there's absolutely a market for brass implements. That's how a lot of our stuff was done before 3D printing came along. I mean, a lot of scratch built stuff was brass. And I've got quite a bit of brass implements and things like that under my belt. like honestly, if it looks good, if it's just really good quality stuff, there's probably a market for any material that you want to make something out of, as long as it looks good and it's durable enough to hold up. You know. It's gonna need touched up a little bit, but that's okay. That turned out all right. Okay, and I tapped the, yeah, darn it. Okay, I've set that down for a while so I don't screw it up anymore. I'm anxious to dig into this 3020, but I don't have time right now. I got too many customer builds going right now. So once those are all done, then I can build for myself for a little bit. Because I kind of have decided, once this round of customer builds is done, I'm not going to take any more for a while. Because I got too many other things on my plate. And I got to start building. As silly as this sounds, Farm Toy Show season is less than 6 months away. I mean, technically, Thanksgiving is the start. Well, technically, the National is the start, but I'm not going to sell anything at National. I'm not going to set up at Thanksgiving either, but I'll probably deliver some stuff at Thanksgiving. So, Farm Toy Show season is going to be here before you know it, so I got to start building inventory. Do I have anything from Matson? I do, but I don't believe. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything handy from Matson. I have a few of his older tractor kits that he did, Minneapolis's and so on and so forth. And they're great. They're fun. I think they're old Tom Gunning kits. For you old school guys, might know who Tom was. A 1/64 scale flare box would be a good one. I agree. What is a flare box? Oh, cool, Everett. Flare wagon. Okay, there you go. Flare wagon. Gotcha. I know what a flare wagon is. I just hadn't heard it called a flare box before. That was new. All right, let's see here. Oh, I tell you what, FactFox, I swear, sometimes they try to see how difficult they can pack things. Okay, those are all shanks. That's okay. These are all tow bars. All right. I mean, like, look at this. So it's like shanks, there's wheels, there's tires. I mean, you just name it, and it's in here. Like, why didn't they separate the wheels and tires out from all these shanks? It just could have made my life 5% easier. Oh. I will be at work on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So, no, I definitely won't go live then. And then these wheels, no, those are the right wheels. Never mind. I was going to say, I think those wheels go to a different tire, but If I finish the 8 row in time, should I bring it to Lafayette? Yes. Yes is the answer. Explain we should just build a flare box. Better than explaining. Dang it, I missed a question. Oh, thinking of buying a New Holland square? Oh, absolutely, Auburn. I would totally buy one of his square balers. Like I said, Dale's a great guy. I mean, he's a nice guy. It'll be cool. Whatever you get from him will be nice. He's a good guy. He used to go to a show about an hour from here, and I would try every year to pick up like a Minneapolis or a Massey tractor from him at that show, because they were about $30 or $35 at the time. But then that show kind of doesn't happen anymore, so of course he doesn't obviously didn't go to it. So I guess St. Louis is about the only show his and I's paths cross anymore, unfortunately. How about Friday at 12? I will be at work at 12. 12 does not work for me any day of the week, I promise you. How do I join Discord? Does it cost money? Nope, absolutely free. Just go to Discord. I think search for the Love of Tractors server, and there you go. Oh, open. What's up, Case? How's it going? Casey and I will be racing here in like 40 minutes, and if you're on Twitch, Brett Lucarelli will be streaming that nightmare. So, just saying. Yeah, I'll be around for sure. I'm excited. I'm ready to race for tonight for sure. What's new on Dogtown? About to lay some asphalt. That's what's going on Dogtown. Hopefully, have a video of that soon, like as in this weekend soon. But I'm not going to do it live because the product I'm using I've never used before, so it's going to be slow and arduous and probably silly. Plus, I don't want to do it live in case I say something I shouldn't. So, because sometimes when I'm using new products, that happens. Still liking that Ford? Heck yeah, I still like that Ford. That thing's gonna be on Dogtown forever, Andrew. I mean that thing's yeah. I mean I love it. It's perfect for my fence row. It's awesome. Oh, almost have enough wheels and tires out here. Almost. So I could probably stop there for now, because I really just need to start putting these. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. Sorry, I was farming. Nice. What Ford is it? It's an 8N that Andrew weathered. It looks really cool. It's got weeds growing on it and all sorts of stuff. It's a really neat outfit. So I got an organizer in case you're wondering what all this clicking noise is. And I'm going to start putting some of these chisel shanks in there so that I can get to the wheels and tires that I need. I'll tell you what, I'll try to put the Discord link in the bottom of this description after this is done. So, Chucky knows how to use YouTube? That's crazy. What's up, Chuck? How's it going, buddy? My wife says you're checking up on me to make sure that I'm really telling people about your tires. Cyberbrick, I did paint that up actually. Yeah. So I should, as some of you guys know, Chucky and I and some other guys, we've been doing this National Farm Toy Museum Collector Society thing. It's going awesome. And anyway, so I've been kind of working on making an intro for those videos, and I have the intro done. So I'm hoping to start uploading more videos more consistently real soon here. So I should definitely clean my bench. Yeah. Yes, definitely. It's kind of unpacking day for new stuff, so that's why I'm going through and putting things in parts bins and trying to sort stuff and whatever. It's a mess. It'll be clean someday when my children have the estate sale. Yeah, what kind of stinks about the Discord thing is it typically won't let you guys post it in chat because it thinks you're spamming or something, which is silly. But that's the way it goes. Yeah, I hope so too, Chuck. I hope we get to make several more. But yeah, I got the intro done. I'll probably upload the intro just to see what you guys think of that. Make sure it's kind of meets everybody's approval. But then, yeah, like I said, I'm ready to start. What the heck is that? I think they sent me somebody else's something in my Shapeways order. I don't know what that is. That's not even a part off of something I've got. That's weird. Your goal in life is to be in that society. Good news, Bo. We can make that happen for you, buddy. I tried the link with spaces, but it won't let me. Yeah, that's so weird. Like, why does it do that here on Facebook? On YouTube. That's so weird. Oh, how many of these shanks? I think there's around 500 of these shanks in here, so that's why it's taking me a little bit of time to get through this. I apologize for the somewhat boredom here. And I almost put those in the wrong spot. How do I like the 2020 John Deere? I like it. I think it's cool. I think they look great. Is that an Orange Steiger? Yeah, it's actually a co-op. So it's kind of an offshoot or like let's call it I don't want to call it a second-hand Steiger, but like, it's a Steiger-built tractor that they put co-op on it. So I'm going to customize that. I've got some plans for it. Handrails, antenna. Probably put a little more aggressive looking exhaust on there, etc., etc. I wonder if this would go easier if I dumped these out. I bet it would. Why didn't I think of that 20 minutes ago? Yeah, I hear you there, Chuck. We'll get there though. I've been talking to so many people. I went to a show a couple weeks ago, and it turns out they didn't have the show, but a bunch of us showed up anyway. And so I was talking to people about it, and I mean, there's definitely some pretty good interest in that, and I think especially from guys like you and I and some of the guys that were at your place that we go to shows. We're trying to maybe make a little bit of a business out of this thing, and there's a um, pretty good interest by guys that are your age and my age and a little bit younger. I think to really make a push and make this thing happen. So, and then you can see here, we've got a lot of the guys chatting here are younger. I mean, there's quite a few guys here that are our age as well, but I mean, there's big interest in this hobby still, so that's what's awesome. Can I show you that Cat Challenger? This thing back here? Sure. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. Oh, well, I guess I still have the... Give me just a second. Let me finish sorting these real quick. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, then I'll show you guys. I'll show you that cat up close. It's neat. I got them cheap because that camo paint, and so I'm gonna repaint them. Probably at least one of them is gonna be Massey red, and then I don't know. I'm debating on something different on the other one. So we'll see how much hate mail I can get after that's all said and done, because some guys really loved the Massey red, and some guys really hated the Massey red on the other one I did. So we'll just see what happens when I do something different yet. But that's the fun stuff to me. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing opened up. Show you guys a little closer. These are neat tractors. I mean, if you're interested in one of these, you can get these all over the internet for a little less than $20 these days right now, or at least when they're on sale. So these were up around 30 or 40 bucks brand new, but dealers are trying to get rid of them now. Yeah, I agree. Massive future in this hobby. I agree 100%. Sky's the limit. It basically comes down to creativity and how much guys want to put into it, I think. Like I said, we left your place there summer show weekend pretty hyped up about everything. I mean, it's when you kind of get around guys, when you see guys that are trying to accomplish the same thing that you're trying to accomplish, and everybody's kind of got those ideas flowing and all that stuff, it's hard to not be excited about what's going on in this hobby. So, all right, where's my hole? There it is. If you're going to give me one stock but yellow paint, how much would it be? Well, they made a yellow paint version of these, so you don't need me to make you one. Just go out and find them. They're everywhere. They're out there. Actually, you know what? Before I get too far ahead here, there you go. There's a yellow one. So, anyway, so here's this, guys. This is cool. This is hood opens up. I mean, they even did the like the desert sand color on the engine and everything. I mean, these are really neat. I just think at the end of the day, there's maybe a limited market for this camo, so that's why you're finding these so discounted right now. But overall, the detail on these are excellent. The tracks rolled reasonably well. Like, I'm not going to say maybe as good as some of the more recent Ertl tracks, but they're pretty dang good. The 3-point does not go up and down. That is kind of my only gripe, but that's fixable for sure. I don't know how well you can see the interior of this cab, but it's nice too. I mean, it's so, when you're considering what you're paying for these, I mean, I think even at the original $35-$40 price, these are excellent. So, especially at the discounted price, if you're interested in one, you need to go for it, I think. Yeah, Chucky, I'm finding every day that there are just more and more great people in this hobby. It's so much fun. So many good people. Uh-oh, the wife gave me the 10-minute warning. A Massey 8280. Okay, cool. Paint is extremely important on the difference between a top-notch custom and a so-so custom. I mean, it really is make or break. Yeah, Kyle. Of course you are. You've got a very bright future in this hobby if you want it. I mean, there's no question about it. You have massive talent, buddy. I'm telling you. All right, so here's some other shanks. We're gonna get these put away, and then that's probably gonna have to be it, guys, because got stuff to do, unfortunately. So the rest of the workbench organizing will have to commence later, and I need to get these primed tonight before I get out of here. So that gives you an idea of how many Wilrich projects I have to put together. That's what all these are for. These are all Wilrich wheels and tires. So, and I just didn't order them to order them. They're all got to be put together. So, here are some straight shanks. So these are like inline ripper shanks. I have several of these to put together too. But I've already got the shanks I need for those painted. So that's a good thing there. These are just extras. These are on my website if you guys are interested. Oh, look, there's more cultivator shanks. The cultivator shanks and the straight shanks are on my website if you guys need shanks for your projects. I don't think you're going to find too many better examples in 1/64 scale. Here's a third spring reset style shank as well. So this has got a tiger, the tiger point. I don't know if you guys are familiar with DMI. This sprue just pops off, but I don't know if you're familiar with DMI tiger points or whatever, but anyway, if you guys need ripper shanks, I got you covered. ForTheLoveOfTractors.com for like the two of you that don't know. Yeah, trying to catch up on comments here. So Everett, you do fine, and you're young, and the key, no matter what, is just every custom you do, the next one, just do it a little bit better. And eventually, you will get to that mountaintop. You'll get there, I promise you. You're young, and you're willing to learn, and you're willing to do the work. I mean, you're a step ahead of so many people. So I enjoy seeing what you're doing. I enjoy seeing what all of you guys are doing. To be honest with you, it's exciting to me to see what you guys are coming up with. And like some of you guys, you guys that are let me put it this way: you guys that are under 20 years old and you're building, like you're already blowing my mind. I can't imagine what you guys are going to be like when you've been doing this for 20 years. It's just you guys are going to have tractors and implements that are going to be working real model farms, I think. That's how crazy you guys are going to get eventually. It's just, the sky's the limit, so. And trust me, everybody makes a clunker here and then. Like, you've seen my reject drawer. I mean, I've showed you guys that before. Trust me, there's plenty of really terrible builds in my past, and you just gotta learn from them and move on, and make sure the next one's better. That's the only thing you can do. What's the site again? ForTheLoveOfTractors.com. Wow, I just sounded like I was from Chicago there. Ugh. No offense to Kyle, who's basically almost from Chicago. There's a couple other you guys that are Chicago suburban guys too, I think. I like Chicago. It's a cool city, but I don't want to live there. Yeah, we all started somewhere and built off of it. I mean, that's it. That's what it boils down to. The old saying, "Rome wasn't built in a day," and that's true with farm toys for sure. Oh, there's a broken shank. Poop. Yeah, well. Feel like you're gonna be like Rockin' H holding grain trucks and semis. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Eric's got a good thing going, man. He's he's a good builder. He's a good guy. He's fun to watch. I love watching his videos. I don't do a lot of custom trucks, but I still learn stuff from Eric all the time. I mean, he's got a teacher's heart, which is cool. You know, the great thing about Eric is like you go to a show and see Eric, and you can walk right up to him and just he'll show you anything. Like, I mean, he'll, you know, like, oh, how'd you do this, and he'll just like whip out some stuff and start showing you. He's great. There's a lot of guys in this hobby like that, and that's what we need. A lot of guys that are just trying to pass on the information to the next group, and that's, I mean, it's just fantastic. So when you're talking about the right paint, instantly thought of Texas Tim. Yeah, I mean, the paint is, you can almost have like an average custom, but a great paint job will really sell it. I mean, it really makes a difference. Chicago, the delight of Illinois. There any John Deere 2020s out in 1/64 scale? Not yet. You're doing good, Tay. You're on the right track. I've seen you build some pretty cool stuff. So yeah. You're subscribed to every person on the list of channels. Yeah, and I need to update that list too. But yeah, they're yeah, I definitely need to I don't know that I wonder if I've got Kyle on there yet. Because he needs to be the next person at it. I know I've got Winders on there, and I've got Eric, and I've got Toby, I believe, and I think Sambo as well. So, how much clout do I need to be on that list? You just need to remind me to do it, and I'll do it, Kyle. I'll try to get that done for y'all. Because yeah, you need to be on that list for sure. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So if you guys want to be on my whatever it is, my front page on my YouTube or whatever, there's a little list of YouTube channels over there. Shoot me a message. Probably Discord is best. But yeah, I'll add you guys over there. I mean, I'm all about promoting the hobby and getting everybody views, and I think the more of us that help each other out by promoting each other's channel and things like that, the better this hobby ends up being. So yeah, I mean, I'm always glad to shout out and promote and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, absolutely, guys. Anyone thinking about doing 160? Chucky's got some 164 scale garden tractors, I believe. Might check out his site, Chucky's Precision Pullers and Parts, I think. So wrap it up. Okay, the wife says that I got to wrap this thing up. We got stuff to do. So we actually got packages to pack that you guys bought. So appreciate that, guys. You're the best. I mean, can't thank you guys enough on that stuff. So new Greenlight stuff at fortheloveoftractors.com. Put a bunch of dually driver stuff up there, and put all those toolboxes that you guys have been seeing. Stuff like this is up there. All unpainted now, but we're going to try to paint some up for the guys that don't want to paint, which is fine with me. Service beds, those. So anyway, guys, all sorts of stuff up there if you guys want it. So really appreciate it. Yeah, just it's awesome. So anyway, guys, we have 5 different ones listed on the site. Yeah, there you go. So if you need some garden tractors, Chucky's got you covered. They're cool. I've seen some of them in person. They're awesome. So Yep, you bet. You bet, Everett. All right, I will, Chuck. Thanks. You tell your wife hi as well. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day. Happy tractor hunting.